गिलगित बल्तिस्तान मशहूर है अपने प्रिंसली स्टेट्स की वजह से, मतलब कि वो स्टेट्स जिन पर कभी शहजादे हुक्मरानी करते थे, जिस तरह के हुंजा। इसी तरह एक और प्रिंसली स्टेट है नगर। तो आइए आज इस शहर को एक्सप्लोर करते हैं और देखते हैं ऐसे क्या एडवेंचर्स हैं जो हम आप लोगों को दिखा सकते हैं। सो लेट्स डू दिस। इस वक्त हम नगर की आउटस्कर्ट्स के अंदर मौजूद हैं और यहाँ पर हमें एक मिला है रॉयल पैलेस। ये रॉयल पैलेस हज़ारों साल पुराना है, लेकिन फिर भी इसके अंदर मीर फैमिली के डिसेंडेंट्स रहते हैं और कुछ ज़माने में हज़ारों साल पहले इसी कैसल को, रॉयल पैलेस को, मीर फैमिली जो है वो ओन करती थी और हुक्मरानी करती थी। तो आइए अंदर चलते हैं, इसको एक्सप्लोर करते हैं और इसकी रिच हिस्ट्री और इसकी हेरिटेज के बारे में मज़ीद जानते हैं। ये रॉयल पैलेस के कुछ रिमेन्स रह चुके हैं, काफ़ी हिस्सा इसका जो है वो ओवर द इयर्स रेनोवेट हो चुका है। तो जो इसके रिमेन्स रह चुके हैं उनमें ये एक हिस्सा है जो भी हम आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करेंगे। इसकी जो ख़ास बात ये है कि ये हज़ारों साल पुरानी जो वुड कार्विंग्स हुई हैं, और ये भी कहा जाता है कि ये हुंजा की वन ऑफ द फर्स्ट वुड कार्विंग, वन ऑफ द फर्स्ट आर्किटेक्चरल मास्टरपीसेस थे। वो भी हम आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करते हैं। ये देखिए, दिस इज़ रियली फैसिनेटिंग। जस्ट चेक आउट द व्यू from here. It's fascinating. This is something जिसके बारे में ज़्यादातर लोग नहीं जानते. If you come to Nagar, so if you're lucky enough, you can come here in the outskirts of Nagar और आप रॉयल पैलेस का पूछते हुए इस जगह तक आ सकते हैं। यहाँ का ज़बरदस्त व्यू और इस हिस्टोरिकल हेरिटेज जो है उसका मज़ा ले सकते हैं। We are honored to have with us the current descendant of the royal family, the current Mir, Mr. Qasim Ali Mir. हमें कुछ इस रॉयल पैलेस के बारे में बताएं, because there isn't much information about this historic place और इसकी जो rich जो इसकी history है, we want to learn more about this.
Where we are currently is the current royal palace.
Right.
And Nagar has had 7 forts, and much later we moved over here. We had moved here during, it's been about 130 years since we built this house. The family has been here for about 1200 years. So we are the direct descendants of King Yazdajir III, who was the last Sasanian king. So we belong to the Kiani tribe that's come down. The myth or the legend says that Hunza was born about 100 years after us. The whole area was known as Barushal, and the sons were separated by a sword, as the legend says. One son was given the other side of the river, which is called Hunza today. And the rivalry continued for hundreds of years, although we've had a lot of intermarriages to create peace and harmony within the region. But of course, although we fought amongst each other, but when we had a common enemy, we would fight together.
Right. अच्छा कासिम साहब, मुझे ये बताइए कि ये दिस प्लेस इज एब्सोल्युटली ब्यूटीफुल और आई बिलीव कि नगर के हार्ट में ही है ये प्रॉब्ली जो पैलेस है। सो टूरिज्म पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, बिकॉज नॉट मेनी पीपल नो अबाउट दिस, तो कोई फ्यूचर में डू यू हैव एनी प्लान्स फ्रॉम एज अ टूरिस्ट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू या टूरिज्म को प्रमोट करने के लिए, या एनीथिंग यू वांट टू डू हियर फॉर द टूरिस्ट?
दिस पार्ट व्हिच आल्सो यूज्ड टू बी द कैपिटल of Nagar. Nagar Khas itself has not started off with tourism as yet. People do come to see autumn, I believe, and I claim that it's one of the best autumns that you will see.
No doubt, I can clearly vouch for that. Absolutely.
So we will be looking into bringing tourists here for autumn and the blossom season as well.
Right. Okay.
We get a lot of Japanese, a lot of Thai tourists, and from elsewhere. Meanwhile, we've got Hopper Valley, which also has a black glacier,
Right.
which is, you don't find so many glaciers in the world which are so far below your feet. So we get a lot of tourists there. That's a tourist hub. We are looking into pushing Nagar forward.
Right.
However, there are a couple of things that we do need to have a look at when it comes to tourism.
Right.
And we would prefer Nagar be considered as a retreat because we have open spaces and we are yet to start developing. So we'd like to take this opportunity and have tourists come and visit Mother Nature when they come here.
I would like you to send a message for our tourists, nationally and internationally. How safe Nagar is, how safe is the Gilgit-Baltistan from a tourist point of view?
Nagar has a crime rate of 0%.
That's amazing. Wow.
We have not had any crime here for decades and centuries, so which is a big plus point for tourists.
Definitely.
It boasts beauty along with culture and heritage, and it's something that you probably might not find elsewhere. And I do encourage everybody to come and have a look at the way we live, the way we eat. We've also been known for having one of the longest lives. That's because of the pure air, the pure water, the pure food, and very low levels of stress. We live in a small community and we help each other out.
That is amazing, and
So
very little pollution as well.
Absolutely. So I would encourage tourists to come and have a look because we are looking into maintaining our old culture. Things are moving towards urbanization. And one thing I would also request tourists when they do come is to take care of the local norms, to respect those. Also, there's a personal responsibility everybody has as a tourist. When you go to some place, you'd rather blend in with people as opposed to making your own identity
Keep
there.
it clean.
Cleanliness is also one thing that we are also really working on and encouraging children all the way from school onwards
That's amazing.
to keep the area clean and to encourage other tourists to keep it clean.
That is absolutely right, and we ourselves try to promote eco-cultural tourism as much as we can. That being said, thank you so much, Mr. Qasim. It was a pleasure and absolute honor from one me to another. Thank you so much for having us here.